Hey everybody, Kim here with Lead Generation Source, and in this video we're going to expand a little bit more on search engine optimization and talk about building internal links. So specifically we're going to focus on what exactly are internal links, how do we build internal links, and why it is actually very critical to build internal links. So let's first take a look at what are internal links. So to do that, let's take a look at Wikipedia. I'm going to drag that over here. All right, so they have, this is their actual, our community agreed upon definition of internal link. And it says it's a type of hyperlink on a web page to another page or resource, such as an image or document, on the same website or domain. And then, of course, they go on to talk about external and internal. So what I want you to also notice on here is that you see these here, these are all hyperlinks, right? And when you click on it, let's go ahead and open this one. It's taking you to another page on Wikipedia. That is an internal link. So let's say it's on your own site. All right, so I'm going to use this as an example, even though I'm not going to build the links on this one. So this is one of my sites, right? And so I'm going to go into, I haven't built them all, but if I go into my Celtic ornaments and I scroll down, you will see where I have built in a link to the Celtic knot heart ornaments and the Celtic shamrock ornaments. So when I click on that, it will take them to that specific page that keeps them internally on their site. All right. So now let's look at how we build internal links. And I'm going to do that on WordPress since there's more of you using WordPress than any of the other platforms. Okay, so I use Elementor, and here's Elementor right here. So I'm going to go ahead and show you this. I added this little blurb into an existing post so I can show you how to link over to other content. So in this case, since I already had an AutoSuite review, let me go ahead and tell it to, it may not ignore that. You're going to go over here in Elementor. If you don't have Elementor, it's going to be very similar, but it's going to be in the regular back end of WordPress. So I'm just going to highlight the part that I want to link over to another page, and I'm going to say insert edit link. And for the most part, you should be able to just type in the page you want to go to, and then it'll pop up, right? So then I can click it and I can say apply, and there it is. So now you can see that this is a hyperlink to the other content. It is literally that simple. And it's okay to link to multiple pieces of content, and it just depends on what you're doing, right? So let's talk about the strategy behind that then. So why is it important to build internal links? Now, there are a few variables on people say different things, but the reality is that you're building internal links to help people who are looking at your page. So let's look at this again. So if somebody looks at this page now, they're going to get the review on AdvertSuite, and then when they get to the bottom, since AdvertSuite is related to Facebook, I am going to then recommend an additional tool for Facebook. So let's say that they decide not to get this. If they decide to get it, they'll be taken off and they'll buy it, and the object is complete. But if they don't, they can come down to here and they can say, hey, what about this? And they come here and then they'll click over to my other review, right? So now you're giving them more information. This is frequently called the what's next, what to do next. So if somebody comes in and says, okay, well, I'm going through, and we can look at this on EP Laser, right? So we came in here, we went into the Celtic ornaments, and they're here, and they're like, well, now what, right? And Amazon does the same thing, except for they use images. And here's a good example of this. You might also like, right? They do this. And so if they get to the bottom of your page and they're like, well, I'm not sure if I like that. Ooh, but I like this one. And then they can click on it. That's an internal link, right? Going back to another product on your page. And you're providing value to your reader, your customer, your viewer, whatever you choose to call them. You're providing value to them by providing internal links. Now, something to consider is that there have been tests in the SEO world where they have said that 3 internal links, so let's say that if I'm going to be linking to my Celtic ornaments, so I'm going to link to these, I would pick 3 other products and link back to it, right? So that's the example. 3 links back to this are as strong as 1 external quality backlink. Okay, now how you define that is whatever you want to do. But the point in this case would be if I wanted to link to OctoSuite Review, I would want to do that from 3 other pages to link back to the OctoSuite Review to build value for that page. Now I'm going to do that. So anything that's related to Facebook, I would obviously link to this. And there's multiple strategies on how the best way to do this. But the important thing is just to consider what is next for your reader. Now, obviously, when I'm doing a review, I want them to purchase the product. So I'm going to make sure that that is very clear to them. But in this case, I'm going to go ahead and add on if you don't want the product, or even if you do want the product, if you come back to the page, you can see my review on OctoSuite, and then it will give you even, so they can come here and they can see this review and see if that's for them, since it's related, right? So I'm using this as an example because it's the easiest site to pull up right now, but I like to do this a lot in my information pages. So like lead generation source specifically, I like to, and I'm trying to build where we have an entire page that's dedicated to, let's say, Pinterest marketing. And then we would say, okay, from Pinterest marketing, let's go, what is Pinterest marketing, the overview of Pinterest marketing. And then we lead them back to the Pinterest marketing course so that it's constantly back to that page that talks about the course, right? So it's almost like our call to action is join the course, and every single article we write is linking back to that. Okay, that's the value in linking back. And the more, when you have, studies, research, testing, has shown 3 links back to a specific page will help improve that. So if you're trying to do SEO, if you're trying to build for SEO, search engine optimization, you want internal links. Even if you're not building for search engine optimization, you want internal links. Internal links help direct your traffic. They help them go to the next steps. So that's where it's important. If you don't have content, you may want to do an external link to another source then until you have time to build up an internal link where you can build up your own content. So that's it for internal links. I know this one's a little bit shorter than normal, but I just wanted to make sure that we covered internal links at least in enough detail that you can get started. Thanks. Let me know if you have any questions. Again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. If you like the video, please give me a like, because I like those, and I would appreciate it. And if you have questions or you want more information, please do include a comment. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks. To see more of our digital marketing videos, subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell. Thanks for watching.